She said she's dating her boss until his wife walked in with divorce papers. Part 1. She texted me to say, "I'm moving on with Jake, my boss." I replied, "Congrats." When Jake's wife showed up at their office with security and divorce papers, moving on became a solo journey to unemployment for both of them. I sipped my coffee, checked my email, and watched the most spectacular professional and personal implosion happen in real time. And all I did was forward one screenshot to the right person. 3 weeks ago, my girlfriend Veronica 29, 4 years together, sent me a text while I was at work. Not a call. Not a face-to-face conversation. A text: "BTW, I've been seeing Jake from work. We're in love. I'm moving on with him. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. I'll get my stuff this weekend. BW." She started with BTW, like she was mentioning she picked up milk from the store. Jake Brennan is her boss at the marketing firm where she works. He's 38, married with 2 kids, and constantly posting family photos on LinkedIn talking about work-life balance and family values. The same Jake who came to our apartment for dinner 6 months ago with his wife, Serena. The same Jake who complimented my pasta sauce and talked about taking a couple's vacation together. My response: "Congrats." She immediately started typing. The dots appeared and disappeared multiple times. Finally: "That's it? Congrats me? 4. What else is there to say? You've made your choice. Good luck. I expected you to fight for us. You just told me you're in love with another man. What's there to fight for? This is why we're not working out. You're emotionally unavailable." That. I screenshot that entire exchange. It seemed important to document. Then I went back to work, processed invoices, answered emails, hated my sad desk salad. Normal Thursday stuff. That evening, I did something that would later be called vindictive by Veronica and justified by literally everyone else. I looked up Serena Brennan on LinkedIn. Her profile was impressive. MBA from Wharton, founded the marketing firm Jake worked at, grew it from 3 to 50 employees over 8 years. In the About section, she'd written, "Proud owner of Brennan Marketing Solutions, dedicated to ethical business practices and transparent communication." Jake wasn't the owner. Jake wasn't even a partner. Jake was an employee at his wife's company, hired 5 years ago, as creative director. 2. Veronica had always made it sound like Jake built that company from the ground up. I messaged Serena on LinkedIn, "Hi Mrs. Brennan, I think there's something you should know about your husband and my girlfriend. I have screenshots if you need them for any proceedings." She responded within an hour, "Please send everything to this email address, and thank you." The aftermath was swift and brutal. Serena Brennan doesn't mess around. Monday morning, she walked into her own company with her lawyer and 2 security guards. Jake was in his corner office, the one his wife gave him, having coffee with Veronica, who was supposed to be working on the Peterson campaign. According to my former coworker, Miles, who still works there, it went like this. Serena walked in and said, "Jake, you're terminated effective immediately for violation of company policy regarding relationships between supervisors and subordinates. Security will escort you out. Your personal items will be mailed to your parents' address." Jake tried to play dumb. "Honey, what are you talking about?" She dropped a folder on his desk, divorce papers, and a lawsuit for alienation of affection against your girlfriend here. "Oh, and Veronica, you're also terminated for violating company policy." Security. Veronica tried to argue. "You can't fire me for dating someone. I can fire you for dating your direct supervisor, lying about it on multiple occasions, and using company resources to conduct your affair. I have records of your company email exchanges, which were quite graphic. Company property, company emails." My decision. Here's where it gets good. Veronica actually said, "This is wrongful termination. Jake and I are in love." Serena laughed. Actually laughed. "Love? He told me last month he wanted to try for another baby. Was that before or after he was declaring his love to you?" Security escorted them both out separately. Jake tried to take his laptop. Security stopped him. "Company property, sir. I have personal files on there. Should have thought of that before using company property for personal affairs." Veronica called me crying that afternoon. "How could you do this to me?" "Do what? Tell the truth? You ruined my life. I lost my job. You ruined your own life. I just informed the interested parties. Jake's wife is suing me. She's crazy.